Hey y'all, I am back with the first part of my diesel heater project. This is the unboxing, assembly, and first startup of the unit. I went with the Gear Lasso 8 kilowatt all-in-one unit. There are several of these diesel heaters available on Amazon. I went with this model because it did offer a few additional parts and pieces that don't standardly come with some of these units. The first thing being the heat wrap, fiberglass heat wrap for the exhaust pipe. So that's an added safety feature to prevent some of the heat transfer or potential fires from incidental contact with the piping. It also came with a 120 to 12 volt adapter converter. So that means I can run this unit from either a 12 volt battery, a battery bank or power supply, but I can also connect it to shore power if I am at a site that has electrical connections. So that gives me a fair amount of flexibility. So that was a very large selling point for this model for me. Something else that was a major selling point for me were the electrical connections. You can see the ring posts or ring terminals there on the back side of the unit. That was a plus for me because a lot of these units come pre-wired and with a very small wire gauge, which can reduce your power and could be a potential fire hazard if they overheat. So with these ring terminals being installed, I had the option to size up my wires for my connections, which is what I did do. So I did make 4 parts and pieces to make my own power connections to go to my battery banks and power station. Okay, so you see here I am doing a little bit of disassembly. That is because I noticed when I was taking this out of the box that one of the handles was a little loose, and I'm like, well, if this is a little loose, let me check what the other connections are like and see if I need to tighten anything else down. So that's what I'm doing here, popping the cover off. I shouldn't say popping it off because that would imply it went quick. It did not. This one has several screws. I want to say it's about 12, 14 screws for this cover. Most of these types of heaters come with clips at the bottom, so you can kind of pop 4 clips and you can lift the cover right off. So while it is tedious, I guess it's a bit more secure from your, picking it up and toting it around. So yeah, when I opened it up, I did notice that there was a kink in the fuel line. That's because I think the line was a little short. And so what I did was I loosened the connection and tried to adjust the angle a little bit to give a little slack in that fuel line. But as you see here, everything is fully assembled. I've got the exhaust attached. I've got the intake assembly and filter attached. And there you can see the upsized connector that I put in place to run to my battery bank. This unit also comes with a remote. I think most of them come with those now, in addition to the onboard panel. Alright, so again, that's where we are with assembly. So I'll move on to the first startup. I'll let the video speak for itself. I won't do a whole lot of talking here. Enjoy.